Well, you have a sister, right?
I do, younger sister, yeah. I don't think we had the classic sibling rivalry where we at each other's throats. We fought. You always fight with your brother or sister, but I don't think it got that ugly. Or I might be whitewashing history.
He doesn't remember.
No.
Libby might say something different.
I'm sure she would.
There's always some kind of scenario when you have siblings. It adds a different dynamic, and there's some ways to deal with that.
Sharing, always a huge question. How do you balance it out so that one kid's getting what he deserves, the other one's getting what she deserves, and they're not fighting about it all the time?
Well, sharing creates like animosity between the two kids.
Yeah.
It's like this anger, animosity, rivalry. So a girlfriend of mine gave me a great tip, and I use it in my house, especially with food. Have one kid cut the food item and the other one chooses. So
For example,
you have a piece of cake.
Yep.
And both kids are, well, I want the biggest piece of cake. And that's my piece, this is my piece. Well, you have one of the kids cut the pieces because they're gonna do it fairly, because
Right.
the other one's gonna choose. So you don't wanna cut it too small or too big, you wanna cut it evenly.
That's like a Jedi mind trick. That's
Yeah.
great.
They have no idea it's coming.
So what do we do about the teenagers?
A solution with that would be maybe have the teenagers complement one another, whether one sibling is playing a sport, you have the other sibling compliment how they played or what they did.
Like, what are we talking about here? Like, congratulations on the game, congratulations on the tests.
Hey buddy, I liked watching you play soccer today. It doesn't have to be something grandiose. It can be as simple as like, I like watching you play soccer, and maybe the younger sibling or older, like, oh, thanks man.
Yeah. Here's a tough one, Meg. Tattling. On the one hand, if one kid punches the other, I want to know that's happening in the house. On the other hand, I don't want that kid squealing upstairs, running and trying to get their brother or sister in trouble. Where's the balance in there?
There's a difference between tattling and getting someone in trouble versus helping someone.
And a lot of times as a parent, you can read how serious a situation is. If someone's screaming, crying, you know something serious has happened. But if it's two whiny kids running upstairs to be the first to tell on the other one, you know it's kind of nonsense. And you say, hey guys, I don't want to hear it, and you walk away from them.
Yeah, work
you
it
guys
out.
figure it out.
Work it out.
Work it out.
Mom and dad don't want to hear it.
No.
Talk to the wrist, because the hand is pissed.
Oh, I never heard that.
Yeah? Good.
I think the bottom line for me in all this is, these are the people who are going to be with you now. They're the people who are going to be with you in the end of your life. They will always be there through all the ups and downs. They might annoy you now at a young age. They might annoy you again when you're teenagers. They'll probably annoy you when you're 40 and 50 years old. But that's your family.
Yeah.
Invest in your family. Be good to your family. Love your family.
You can pick your friends, but you can't pick your family, so deal with it.
Deal with it. And we want you to deal with us by going to the Today Parenting page at Facebook. We want to hear your tips for getting through that sibling rivalry.